Right, folks, we're rolling again. So I'm on my lunch break on my day job, and you can see from the very professional output setup I have here. I have my camera, my phone rested on a ruler, and the ruler is supported by 2 water bottles. So this is the professionalism of my channel here. But anyway, a little video, another boat. This is from Jamie again. He asked me to do a crabber. So these crabbers are they're not so difficult to do. You know, if you can do a crabber, you'll be able to do a trawler, modify it. So anyway, let's get going. So as before, put in your wave, something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the stern again. It's not so easy to do the way I have it set up now. I can't really see what I'm drawing, but okay, so I have the stern line. We're gonna come up with a nice shear line. Okay, I hope this bow is going to show in the video. I'm gonna come down like that, right? Now, let me just shift this over so you can see. I'm not sure it's going to. Okay, that's better, right? So we have the outline of the boat. Now I'm gonna put in the line that separates the water line, the top side from the hole below the water line, something like that there, right? So that would be a painted white line. We'll put in the deck line. We'll put in the deck line. Something like that. Okay. Put in the crest. I don't know, something like that. We'll give it a. Okay. Now, this is going to be a super crabber. So it's going to have a shelter deck. Now, doing shelter decks on boats, doing boats with shelter decks is easier than doing boats with no shelter deck, because the main deck is hidden, so you have less detail to put in. Let's do a nice. We're going to follow the shelter deck. Will follow. It will be parallel to this line here, or more or less. You get a nice looking shelter deck. Right, now we're gonna go over here, come up from the stern. I'll give it a porthole there. Some railings. And they will come down onto the hull, from the shelter deck to the hull, something like that. Okay, so now we have this. Let's just come up like that. Something like that. Right, the wheelhouse. The wheelhouse will really make the boat look good. So start at the aft end of the wheelhouse, something like this. We'll come over like this, and we'll bring it up like this, and this will have a nice shape to it, this wheelhouse. So this is the front of the wheelhouse, so come over the line like this, like this. Now the visor. Remember what I said about the visor in the previous video with the Beamer. A visor really makes a boat look good. A bad visor can make a boat look terrible. Up like that. And across like that. There you go. Right, the windows. So let's see, we'll come up with a window like this. Like that. Bigger one. Again, I don't have good pencils here. I'm in a shipping container. I'm on site. So now it's a crabber, so this window is going to be bigger here. This is the window that looks out from the skipper's cabin to the hatch. Yeah, we'll have to put in the hatch as well. Right. So these windows are going to be normal sized. Like this. Excuse my language, folks. Now, sorry about that. My terrible setup here. Okay, she's looking good. Now let's give her some. Let's come down with a line here. All right. Now we'll give a nice looking mast, radar mast, if you like. Nice angle on it, something like that. Gonna go across like this, down like that, something like this. Again, my pencil is terrible. This pencil is really not good for drawing. Okay, something like this, right? Then we can come up with something like this. And you don't have to do a fancy one like this, but sure, why not? Right. And this, come out with something like this. Or put a navigation radar, and then here you could have the sky, the internet, the domes, another one here. Oh, this pencil is terrible. Okay, I don't know, let's come out, you could come out with another one like this. On the other side, the same. Something like that. Right. And let's just say that this comes up with a funnel like this. Goes over like that. So the funnels will be here for the engine, something like that. Right, it's looking good. Put in this to the lights will be here, navigation light here. Windows are very important on a boat. If your windows are too small, if you have very small windows, the boat will look too big. And vice versa, if you have very large windows, it just doesn't look right. Which is okay. Right, it's a crabber, so it's going to have a hatch. So it's going to be something like this. And that will open up, of course. It's closed now, but you can see the outline. I'll have a roller here. Right. The railings on the crabber, so we'll have normal railings coming along here, something like that. Again, this is going to be quick, folks. I don't have a good pencil. I don't have... Right, the railings on the crabber, they increase in height aft, because that's where they keep the pots, right? Something like that. Right, give it a mast. Like this. Again, you can come out with some lights, maybe a array there, navigation. Right. Right, it needs an unloading derrick, and they're usually something like that. Put some cameras. Like that. Okay, like I said, I only have this shitty pencil. Can't make it really good. So I'll put in, let's see, a hint of a horizon. I'm guessing here. Mountains. I don't know where it is. Could be the west coast of Scotland or somewhere. Seagulls. Crew member on deck. Right, something like that, folks. That's a crabber. You could put in pots here if they were bringing the pots ashore or moving them. They'd be all here. You could stack them all up. Something like that. And that's going to be dark under there. What do I have? I have a highlighter, an orange. I don't know, let's try. I've never seen an orange crabber. Oh, I think I have actually. I think in France, the beautiful old, the French wooden crabbers in Roscoff, I think maybe one of them was orange. Or pink, maybe orange too. This. Yeah, I don't have the right pencils. She's powering along in the water. Oops. Something like that. Right, folks, I thought that was going to be a quick video. It's nearly 20 minutes. So that's a crabber. I hope it helps. Sorry I don't have my correct pencils or anything, but like I said, I'm in a shipping container on my lunch break, so but it doesn't look so bad. Let me there you go. Alrighty.